Hello there, Cheebug here, and welcome back to Mass Effect 3 Legendary Edition. Now, I'm just going to go up here and feed the fish, as you do, and then Miranda wanted to speak to us. I'm going to go get the message. Wait, the message can be here. Can it not? No, where is it, again? I swear, did they go all the way to the bottom or something? Hang on. Right, commons. Okay, nav point, Presidium commons. Alright, nice. So, I guess they're all, they're sent in order of, like, they're all organized into the order of people that sent them there. Okay, alright, nice. Let's go back to the Citadel then. Right, let's see where Miranda is. She's got a nav point. Miranda, next to the apartments. Is Balavon here now, or is that still just bugged or whatever? I don't know, it doesn't seem to want to be here. It's just, I mean, it says he's here, but I'm not seeing him. Don't know if you guys are seeing him, but I'm not seeing him. Right, so Miranda's here somewhere, which is pretty easy to spot, and she knows something about her sister, and so we're gonna sort her out. Orlando Lawson. Oh wait, it is Orlando Lawson, is it not? Well, it shall remain so because, despite her father's best efforts, he is not retrieving her. Right, I feel like I'm in the wrong place there. Miranda's supposed to be here somewhere, but oh wait, what's this? Hello, Miranda.
Miranda, is this about your sister?
Shepard, I need access to Alliance resources. I can't say any more. You'll just have to trust me.
Can you trust me?
I don't like secrets, Miranda. Just tell me what's going on.
I can't, Shepard. If that's a problem, I'll go.
Don't. Trust is a little hard to come by right now.
Is there a reason why you can't trust me? Alright, I trust you, Miranda, but can you at least tell me why you don't trust me?
You'll have your access, Miranda, but I don't like the sound of this.
I know, and thank you. It means a lot.
No worries.
That's not the only thing you wanted to talk about, is it?
No. I need to tell you something.
What's up?
Confess, really. It's been eating away at me.
Okay.
Yes?
When I headed the Lazarus Project to rebuild you, I wanted to implant a control chip in you as a safeguard.
I think you mentioned.
I think you mentioned this.
Yeah.
I did. There's more to it. The elusive man stopped me.
So you... Okay, alright. Yeah, he had to stop you. You were going to do it.
Sounds like it would have saved him a lot of trouble.
Maybe. He didn't want to interfere with who you truly were. Something that just obeyed orders. He wanted Commander Shepard. Installing the chip might have ruined you.
Alright. Well, I can understand your caution. You were Cerberus to the core at one point.
I understand why you wanted to. I was a complete unknown.
I've never had to deal with that many black boxes on a project. I felt blind.
Why bring that up now?
I fought against my father and his need to run every aspect of my life. He wanted total control over me, right down to my bloody DNA. After I got out of there, I couldn't stand by and let it happen to my sister. I risked my life to get her away from all that. Yet I didn't give a second thought to destroying your free will when I had the power.
This is what's been bothering you?
Yes.
Seems like you've given many thoughts about it now.
I lost 2 years of my life. You gave me back the rest of it. You could have changed me in 1,000 different ways, but you didn't. I don't know how, but you brought me back.
Thanks. But with so much being uncertain, I just wanted you to know I always regretted wanting that chip.
Okay. Yeah, it's alright, Miranda. If you need help finding your sister, you know where to find me. Evidently.
You can't keep beating yourself up over the past.
I usually don't. But this was important.
Some things you just don't have control over.
Guess my fancy genetics can't help me there.
Nope, but they've helped you before and will in the future.
Okay. I hate to say it, but I should get moving. Thanks for understanding, Shepard.
Never in a million years.
And Miranda, this thing you have to do. Good luck.
Shepard, how many times do I have to tell you?
I always have a plan.
Sure you do. Enjoy the plot armor, Miranda. Alright. Excuse me, +4 Paragon. Alright, so is that everything that we have to do there? We can speak to Liara again. Let's see if she's got any new dialogue for us. Liara, how goes you?
Hello,
Shepard.
Oh, never mind. Alrighty then, so that covers everything on the Citadel. I probably could have just done that at the end of the last one, but oh well. What we can do now is we're going to go over here. No, Athena Nebula. Have we been here? It's not got any missions in it at the minute. No active missions at least. However, off we go. I want to see, have we read everything? Janeri, alright, kind of sounds familiar. Pyaris, actually, does this sound familiar? Thessia, we've not been here yet, have we? Corinth, what if I ping that? We've got Lucen, okay. I don't think that I'm not gonna stay here just yet, because I very much doubt that there's anything I can even do. And second, we'll be coming here, presumably. Oh, never mind. There is stuff that we can do here. Tevura, okay. Well, let me scan. Let me do this, and I might as well read everything while I'm here. Yeah, no. Do you know what? I might as well do everything while I'm here, because then I can just jump into the Asari mission once I've spoken with the counselor. All right, but we have Asari cruiser Sabine. All right, and that's 100% done. Okay, all right. So let's have a look. We have Corinth. Wrapped in a crushing haze of hydrogen and methane, Corinth is named for an Asari goddess of war and hunting, the two being similar in the Asari mindset. The planet is particularly bright in Thessia's morning and evening skies, enough to cast noticeable shadows on moonless nights. Understandably, warriors and hunters operating at night were grateful for Corinth's blessing. The planet was never heavily exploited for minerals. Early Asari explorers focused on the asteroid belt, and by the time robo-mining machines were created that could withstand the intense heat, more lucrative planets were already on the star charts. Modern charts record several scientific stations orbiting the planet, but it appears that all have been destroyed by the Reapers. Orbital distance is 0.45 AU. Orbital period is 0.3 Earth years. Radius is 4,103 kilometers. Day length is 47.5 Earth hours. Atmospheric pressure is 69.95 Earth atmospheres. Surface temperature is 734 degrees Celsius and surface gravity is 0.32 G. Alright, and over here we have Thessia, the Asari homeworld. The Asari homeworld has been called the crown jewel of the galaxy, the apex of democracy, and the beating heart of galactic love. Its republics have a remarkably low incidence of war, disease, violent crime, or famine, providing a stable economy backed by wealthy colonies and Thessia's vast element zero reserves. Traces of Ezo in the water and soil are so common that most life on Thessia has adapted to its presence. Thessia's fortunes have been upended by the Reaper assault. The communications infrastructure that forms the backbone of the society's e-democracies have been eliminated. Millions are without power, water, or food, a move to coerce the Asari into widespread surrender. This is a necessary part of the Reaper strategy, since husks alone have difficulty disarming or capturing a population full of biotics. Because the Reapers, are not infinite, and they are not indestructible. They are not all-powerful. Because it doesn't matter how easily killable the Reapers are, if they were infinite, they would win easily. They are not. And it does not matter how powerful they are, because with limited numbers, there comes the penalty for mistakes. So the Reapers have to measure their years and be very, very careful as they proceed. Population 5.5 billion. Population across orbital stations is 33,000. Population estimates are pre-invasion. Orbital distance is 0.94 AU. Orbital period is 0.9 Earth years. Orbital radius is 5,940 kilometers. Day length is 27.6 Earth hours. Atmospheric pressure is 0.96 Earth atmospheres. Surface temperature is 25 degrees Celsius and surface gravity is 1.1 G. Excuse me. Over here we have Pyaris. The lifeless sister planet to Thessia lacks water or oxygen. It is covered instead with deserts, the air a mix of carbon dioxide and ethane. The manageable temperatures and gravity on Pyaris led to heavy exploitation for mineral wealth in the beginning of the Asari space age. Today, Pyaris is largely mined out. Pyaris is named for an ancient Asari goddess of death, who was not seen as a malefic figure, but as one who guided Asari spirits on their final journey. From her home in the stars, she could grant an Asari who had lost a lover the ability to restore them to life in another body. This legend, heavily modified, formed the basis for a recent, highly profitable human system called Nekia Corridor. The Reapers targeted Pyaris from orbit, its population too small to bother harvesting. Wreckage of the old domed cities and spaceports dot the landscape. Orbital distance is 1.75 AU. Orbital period is 2.3 Earth years. Radius is 5,984 kilometers. Day length is 35.5 Earth hours. Atmospheric pressure is 2.94 Earth atmospheres. Surface temperature is 61 degrees Celsius and surface gravity is 0.9 G. Alright, and over here we have a gas giant, Janiri. Janiri is a hydrogen-helium gas giant, named for an ancient Asari goddess of seasons, storms, and agriculture. With the advent of the Sayari religion, Janiri's holy day Janiris became largely secular, but it is still celebrated on worlds with Asari influence. During the Reaper attack on Thessia, the Asari Armada used Janiri as a staging base for their hit-and-run attacks on the invading Reapers, striking, jumping to FDL to lose pursuers, and discharging the static into Janiri's magnetic field as they prepared for another attack. This forced the Reapers to mount a counter-offensive to drive the Asari away from the planet, using ships that would otherwise have been hammering Thessia itself. Orbital distance is 6.6 AU. Orbital period is 17 Earth years. Radius is 54,704 kilometers. Day length is 8.8 Earth hours. Because the Reapers, as we have said before and shall say again, are not infinite. Their forces have to be spread. Their forces are getting spread thin. Lucen, and we shall take full advantage of that. A large reflective asteroid, Lucen is almost visible in Thessia's night sky and was discovered soon after the Asari developed optics. When the space age finally arrived, the rocky asteroid was among the first to be mined for its valuable deposits of platinum group metals. Lucen is named for the servant of the goddess Athame, who beseeched the goddess for the gifts of pottery, forging, and biotics. Lucen then sailed the sea and sky, teaching these gifts to mortals. It is said that the aging, powerful matriarch begged Athame for the gift of prophecy, so she would see whether the Asari would prosper in the future. Athame refused, prophecy being hers alone, and when Lucen tried to steal it from Athame's silver jars, Athame struck her down. The Reapers have so far ignored the mining facility on Lucen, as it offers little strategic value and is far from the system's mass relay. Orbital distance is 3.4 AU. Orbital period is 6.3 Earth years. Radius is 556 kilometers. Day length is 35.4 Earth hours. Atmospheric pressure is trace. Surface temperature is minus 100 degrees Celsius and surface gravity is 0.1 G. Oh yes, so over here we have another... Ooh, no we don't. Where are you? Oh wait. Oh, no, we read that. Okay, we read that one. Which means we've got this one over here. It's a red gas giant with rings. It's Athame. I see. Athame is a hydrogen-helium gas giant with spectacular rings. The planet's apparent magnitude varies when seen from Thessia based on atmospheric conditions and relative distance. To the ancient Asari, the mysterious star that shone in some months and disappeared in others was linked to fortune, and so it was named Athame. After the matriarch of the pantheon and a goddess of prophecy and fate, and so it was named Athame, after the matriarch of the pantheon and a goddess of prophecy and fate. Athame's worship changed over time, eventually becoming the basis for a monotheistic religion in which her maiden, matron, and matriarch aspects oversaw all stages and roles in Asari society. When an Asari says by the goddess, they are referring to Athame. Okie doke. Like Janiri, the planet Athame served as a rally point during the Reaper invasion, where fleeing Asari ships could discharge their drive cores so they could make another FTL jump. The Reapers were forced to chase the Asari away from the planet, buying Thessia valuable time. And I'm sure they used every second of that time. Orbital distance is 13.3 AU. Orbital period is 48.6 Earth years. Radius is 64,549 kilometers. Day length is 18.7 Earth hours. Alright, and last but not least, over here we have Tevura. Tevura is a hydrogen-methane ice giant with a core of frozen ammonia and trace hydrocarbons. The world is named for an ancient Asari goddess of love, sex, travel, and law, spheres of influence whose overlap initially baffled human xenoanthropologists. Asari reproductive instincts are strongly exogamous, and before alien contact, their instincts sent the Asari roaming outside their kinship groups to avoid mating with relatives. The journeys necessitated a system of rules governing guests, fugitives, and alliances, all watched over by the goddess Tevura. The Reapers have ignored Tevura so far, its science stations and moon-based mining equipment offering little strategic importance. It is likely that a destroyer will eventually be sent here to exterminate any civilians. Orbital distance is 24.4 AU. Orbital period is 120.9 Earth years. Radius is 26,655 kilometers, and day length is 15.5 Earth hours. Alright, let's go over here to Orisoni. What have we got? Oh, we've got a few places here to deal with. Alright. It's going to take us a moment, but it will not take us a moment longer than necessary. Orisoni. Oh, that's a beautiful purple giant over there. Thessioni. What have we got? Thessioni's surface is a desert of lime streaked with sodium banks. The only real features of note are empty calderas scattered around the fault lines, suggesting Thessioni was once more geologically active. While average temperatures are near habitable, Thessioni has not retained a protective atmosphere and is thus a third-tier world unlikely to be terraformed. Orbital distance is 1 AU. Orbital period is 1 Earth years. Radius is 6,039 kilometers. Day length is 46.9 Earth hours. Atmospheric pressure is trace. Surface temperature is 55 degrees Celsius, and surface gravity is 0.95 G. Brilliant. And over here we have Niakal. Alright. Niakal is a lush planet with an overabundance of photosynthetic life, leading to oxygen concentrations greater than on most garden worlds. This is tolerable for a few hours, but soon oxygen toxicity becomes a real danger. Asari colonies here use breathers and sealable buildings. Alright. Niakal's economy centers on agribusiness and biotechnology. Many genetically modified crops have their origin here. Aware that the Reaper's plan of attack is to bombard industrial cities and enslave population centers, Niakal's soldiers and civilians alike have retreated to the planet's impenetrable jungles. A terrestrial guerrilla war may not be enough to push the Reapers off the planet, but it has proven successful at immobilizing the enemy and forcing them to commit more resources here for little gain. Absolutely, keep it up! We will exploit that to the nth degree. Eventually. Alright, let's get that down there, soldier. We have colony founded in 177 CE. Population is 73 million. No, it's not. 7,300,000. That's what I meant to say. Population estimate is pre-invasion. Capital, Aurolis. Orbital distance is 1.9 AU. Orbital period is 2.6 Earth years. Radius is 11,397 kilometers. Day length is 35.3 Earth hours. Atmospheric pressure is 2.99 Earth atmospheres. Surface temperature is 54 degrees Celsius and surface gravity is 1.27 G. Alright, over here we have Krala. Oh dear. After half the crew of a survey ship died in a freak accident, the ship's captain named this desert planet Krala, after an ancient Asari demon of misfortune. Krala is said to delight in thwarting carefully laid plans at the last moment, tipping apparent at least now I know who to blame for the suicide mission. Tipping apparent success towards utter disaster. Oh, that's one way to describe Morden's death. Legend says she only targets those whose plans are long in the making. That's definitely me. An obvious warning against hubris for a race whose plans tend to stretch over centuries. Orbital distance is 3.1 AU. Orbital period is 5.6 Earth years. Radius is 5,879 kilometers. Day length is 48.6 Earth hours. Atmospheric pressure is trace. Surface temperature is minus 93 degrees Celsius, and surface gravity is 0.57 G. Alrighty then, over here we have Igalic. Oh, this place looks interesting. The system's only gas giant has rings laced with the faintest traces of element 0 dust, likely from an extrasolar asteroid pulverized by a collision with the planet's moons. Collecting and refining the etho in dust form is a long and costly process. The Elkos Combine sought the mineral rights to Igalic from the matriarchs on Thessia, but the Reaper invasion stopped any deal from going through. The equipment here is undamaged by Reapers, the attack on Niakal likely taking priority. Orbital distance is 6.5 AU. Orbital period is 16.6 Earth years. Radius is 69,039 kilometers, and day length is 19.2 Earth hours. That's all well and good because we're going to give the place a scan. Oh, here we go. Right, Reapers are taking an interest because of course they do. They've only got so many times left now to try and take us out, so obviously they're going to be getting pretty eager. But we have Asari research ships. Brilliant. Now we're going to go over here. We're going to go smack bang in the middle. Aha. You guys will not catch me, but you will try. 350. Alright, well, let's go to Tomaros. See you guys in a bit. Yeah, mate. So we're going to go over there to Tomaros. Yep, we should have enough to get back to Thessia. Yeah, mate. We have Lucia. The Krogan rebellions began in the Asari colony of Lucia. After centuries of unabated expansion, the Krogan finally forced the Council's hand when they tried to annex this world. Aware that in a generation, Lucia could be a staging base for an invasion of Thessia, the Council came to the colony's defense. They cut the Krogan supply lines off at Thessia's mass relay and inflicted heavy casualties. The Krogan here surrendered, but others across the galaxy were enraged. Lucia became the catalyst for a much greater war. More than a millennium later, Lucia finds itself once again in danger. Though the Asari have lost the high ground of space, the colony's webbed defense grid remains at least partially functional. Land, sea, and air forces are striking wherever they can, determined to resist until the end. And it will not be their end but the Reapers. Colony founded in 505 BCE. Population is 2.2 billion. Population estimate is pre-invasion. Capital, Monoi. Orbital distance is 2.6 AU. Orbital period is 4.1 Earth years. Radius is 8,479 kilometers. Day length is 57.4 Earth hours. Atmospheric pressure is 1.06 Earth atmospheres. Surface temperature is 12 degrees Celsius and surface gravity is 1.2 G. Alright, and over here we have another gas giant, which is Niagalon. Niagalon is a... Niagalani. I butchered the butchering of the name. Sick. Niagalon is a hydrogen-helium gas giant. The Reapers have destroyed its fueling infrastructure. During the Lucia campaign that started the Krogan rebellions, Niagalon was the site of Krogan overlord Kredak's ultimate defeat. As his flagship was discharging its drive core and undergoing repairs, an Asari commando team snuck on board and detonated resonant warp bombs, sacrificing their lives to destroy the vessel through explosive decompression. Orbital distance is 5.8 AU. Orbital period is 14 Earth years. Radius is 58,382 kilometers and day length is 10.1 Earth hours. Very well. Those, I think the Asari were some of the first Spectres, weren't they? They just weren't called that at the time. Alright, so over here we have Pronoia. Yeah, Pronoia. Pronoia. Alright, Pronoia. No, I'm going to say Pronoia. Pronoia is a methane ammonia gas... Pronoia is a methane ammonia gas giant, notable for the large deposits of platinum discovered by Lucia colonists on its largest moon. Asari have been selling the precious metal used in some medical equipment to the Certa Foundation for less than its market value. The discount may have single-handedly saved Certa from bankruptcy, a debt that is rapidly being repaid galaxy-wide through Certa's humanitarian efforts. The Reaper presence in the system has no doubt cut off supplies to the Foundation. Orbital distance is 10 AU. Orbital period is 31.8 Earth years. Radius is 16,105 kilometers. Day length is 11.1 Earth hours. I did not know that the Search Foundation narrowly avoided bankruptcy. Excuse me. Well, we shall make sure that they less than narrowly avoid complete and utter destruction. We have Benes. The ice giant Benes is the outermost gas giant of the Tomaros system. It is likely formed much closer to the system's star and migrated outward over time. A debris field of scrap metal near the planet suggests Reapers have been here. Orbital distance is 19.9 AU. Orbital period is 89 Earth years. Radius is 18,809 kilometers, and day length is 11.1 Earth hours. Well, enough of that, because let's give the place a scan. Oh. Reapers are doing something. Right, hang on. Oh, here they are. Here we go. Scan. Aha, hang on a second. I want it. Nope, okay, alright, come on. Right, I want it again. Let's go again. Nope, let's go again. There we go. Boom. Haha. Scan the thing. Yeah, mate, works every time. You guys are nothing. Here we go. Asari Cruiser Nefrain. Without that Citadel advantage that you guys had for a billion years, there is nothing that you can do. You are useless. Alright, am I going to have enough to... Yeah, I'll have enough to get over here and then get back to the relay. Nice. Let's go to Vernio. What have you got for us? Got a few planets? Yeah, mate. We've got Naughty. Naughty is a rock planet with a crushing atmosphere. Thick clouds have created a runaway greenhouse effect, locking in the brutal heat from its yellow-white star Vernio. Much of Naughty's surface is brittle rock with deposits of molten metal. Orbital distance is 0.7 AU. Orbital period is 0.5 Earth years. Radius is 10,081 kilometers. Day length is 54.4 Earth hours. Atmospheric pressure is 78.03 Earth atmospheres. Surface temperature is 1300 degrees Celsius and surface gravity is 1.42 G. Lovely! We've got two planets on the same orbital plane. Okay, we've got Promaves. Within 3 years, Promaves will slam into a neighbouring planet, Sotera, and suffer an apocalyptic transformation. Asari explorers searching for life in Promethes's hydrocarbon morass were relieved to find none. Promethes's methane-ethane atmosphere is likely to ignite when it mingles with Sotera's oxygen, and both planets will shatter under the force of the collision. Orbital distance is 1.4 AU. Orbital period is 1.3 Earth years. Radius is 6,563 kilometers. Day length is 57.1 Earth hours. Atmospheric pressure is 19.19 Earth atmospheres. Surface temperature is 633 degrees Celsius, and surface gravity is 0.82 G. And over here we have Sotera. Sotera's atmosphere retains a modest amount of oxygen, but it is too hot to support life that relies on liquid water. This is fortunate, because projections show that Sotera will collide with Promethes, a planet crossing its orbit, within the next 3 years. The impact is expected to pulverize both worlds while forming new asteroids and moons. The Asari have constructed research stations at safe distances to record this rare event. Orbital distance is 1.4 AU. Orbital period is 1.2 Earth years. Radius is 5,069 kilometers. Day length is 22.4 Earth hours. Atmospheric pressure is 1.62 Earth atmospheres. Surface temperature is 219 degrees Celsius, and surface gravity is 0.271 G. Hell yes. So, no planets or anything, just lurking in that area, I guess. Alright. What have we got? We've got another gas giant. Tritigeneth. Tritigeneth. The Asari have set up research stations on the largest moon of Tritigeneth, a gas giant, in order to observe the eventual collision of Promethes and Sotera. A Reaper troop transport can be seen here, indicating that the Reapers sent a small force to capture or kill the station's staff. Why they did not destroy the station outright is a mystery. It could be that the direct collision of two planets is so rare that even the Reapers wish to observe the results. Orbital distance is 10.8 AU. Orbital period is 27.3 Earth years. Radius is 52,103 kilometers. Day length is 11.3 Earth hours. Alright, but here's the flaw with your theory there, Chief. The Reapers don't need the station intact to see that. They are in space. They are warships that fly about, purging all life. They can just go there and see it. Just be careful not to get sandwiched in between the two. I would pay to see that. But unfortunately for them, unfortunately for us, I suppose, the Reapers will be gone long before that. We have Polissa. Polissa Massa is a ringed gas giant composed of hydrogen, helium, and traces of ammonia. It has 26 moons, but the Asari extracted the most valuable resource deposits from all of them long ago. The facilities have largely been forgotten in the face of greater excitement among the system's inner planets. Orbital distance is 18.3 AU. Orbital period is 60.2 Earth years. Radius is 51,136 kilometers, and day length is 15.5 Earth hours. Let's give the place a scan, shall we? Ah, yes. Right, the Reapers will be investigating eventually. Right, what have we got? What'd you bring me? Boom! Come on, what war assets have you got for me? Hesperia period statue. Nice. Alright, cool. Reapers? There we go. Reapers. Oh, I'll be able to sort this out way before you guys show up. Hell yeah. Never mind, because you guys showed up there. Sure. Come on. Come on. Alright, fine. Because I still got... Come on, where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Gotta get it. Right, fine. Right, I'm gonna go all the way through. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Oh, there it is! There it is! How long can I get away with it? Okay, right, I was gonna say, how long can I get away with that? Yes! No, come on, come on, come on, come on. No, this isn't gonna work, this isn't gonna work, this isn't gonna work, this isn't gonna work. Right. What I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do this.
Reapers eluded.
I'm gonna do this because it's all about the orientation of which you are facing when you enter the system, so I'm gonna get you. Oh yes, 400 units of fuel, that's everything we need. I'm gonna go over here for as long as I need. Boom. I just love seeing how long I can avoid them. Right. We are at nearly 1,000, so we can go all the way up here to Ielessa. And we will definitely have 500 to get back. Yeah, we'll definitely go enough. We're sorted. Ielessa. Oh, yes. What have we got? We've got Ilmnos. The once rich thorium reserves of Ilmnos have long been mined out, mostly by remote Asari drones that operate well enough in the planet's heat and trace atmospheric pressure. There is little reason to visit this harsh world unless further deposits are discovered. Orbital distance is 0.5 AU. Orbital period is 0.4 Earth years. Radius is 6,528 kilometers. Day length is 22.5 Earth hours. Atmospheric pressure is trace. Surface temperature is 183 degrees Celsius and surface gravity is 0.83 G. And over here we have Sanvez. The hospitable nitrogen-oxygen atmosphere, temperate climate, and sprawling wilderness of Sanvez made the planet a popular tourist destination. Large tracts of untamed forests surrounding the capital drew in millions of sightseers, game hunters, and biologists. The Asari, mindful of how rapid expansion has damaged the ecologies of other planets, restricted settlements. After destroying the colony's navy and anti-air defenses, Reapers landed infantry units to subjugate the local population. Destroyers keep watch in orbit, the capital ships apparently elsewhere fighting bigger battles, where they shall be destroyed. We really want to focus on those Sovereign-class vessels, by the way, because if we can take out as many of them as possible, then the Reapers are going to have a hard time. Only one of those gets replaced every cycle. We have so far destroyed by the way, every Reaper is made of a different species. So for example, what was in the middle of it? So a Sovereign class vessel is only made once per cycle. Excuse me. I'm confused. So the most sprawling, the Reapers choose one Reaper. The Reapers choose one species to create a Sovereign class vessel. So they will assimilate as many. They will collect as much biomass from the species as they can physically get their hands on, and they will construct that into as strong a Reaper as they can create. Then every other species is created into a Destroyer class vessel. So every destroyer that we kill, we have destroyed the Reaper that was made from an entire species. We are destroying an entire species' remains by doing that. So that means that almost personally, we have destroyed. We destroyed Sovereign. We destroyed the human lava. So that's two. That's 2 cycles of Reapers destroyed right there. And then we have. We've killed, I think, 2 Destroyer class vessels so far. That's us alone. Not even counting all the battles that have been won across the galaxy so far. We have destroyed 2 Reapers already. The Reapers are suffering losses. Make no mistake. And we are going to make sure we get those Sovereign class vessels out the way. They are not coming back from that. Colony founded in 544 BCE. Population 975 million. Population estimate is pre-invasion. Capital, Ethia. Ethii. There we go. Ethia. No, Ethia. Capital is Ethia. Orbital distance is 1.4 AU. Orbital period is 1.6 Earth years. Radius is 7,484 kilometers. Day length is 51.8 Earth hours. Atmospheric pressure is 0.96 Earth atmospheres. Surface temperature is 25 degrees Celsius and surface gravity is 0.95 G. Brilliant. So, are there any planets or anything to snook away in here? No, it looks to me like we have a gas giant, which is Zillium. The hydrogen-helium gas giant, Zillium, once provided fuel for ships flying to and from Sanvez. The equipment here was noted for its efficiency. Business flourished in its orbital stations, which promised roomy bunks, hydroponic food, and attention from charming Asari hostesses while ships refueled. These stations are now blasted metal. There is no fuel, aid, or comfort here. Orbital distance is 5 AU. Orbital period is 11.2 Earth years. Radius is 63,511 kilometers. Day length is 9.8 Earth hours. Well, while we may not live to see the day, this facility will one day be reconstructed. And will most likely be manned by the Asari. Here we go. It shall return to its full glory once upon a time. We have Tricolon. Tricolon is a small rock planet that was home to a centuries-old Asari venture called the Tiri Super Collider. This massive particle accelerator encircled the entire planet at an orbital distance. When political sea change among the Asari republics led to funding cuts, human scientists stepped in with the credit and labor to finish the project, renaming it the Suskind Super Collider. It came online just days before the Reapers invaded the galaxy. I did not know that this was a thing that was happening. When the Reapers entered the system, they dispatched a swarm of capital ships towards Tricolon, treating the Super Collider as a greater threat than the Asari naval fleet stationed at Sanvez. They blasted it apart, sending debris hurtling to Tricolon's surface. Several ships carrying Super Collider staff escaped before the Reapers hit. It was very interesting that they were trying to destroy that Super Collider more than they were focused on the fleet firing back at them. Okay. Orbital distance is 10 AU. Orbital period is 31.7 Earth years. Radius is 1905 kilometers. Day length is 59.4 Earth hours. Atmospheric pressure is trace. Surface temperature is minus 87 degrees Celsius. And surface gravity is 0.25 G. Hell yeah. Over here, where are you? Where's this last planet? We've got last but not least in this entire region, we have Nosia. Scans show little of value on Nosia, aside from sizable copper deposits near the equator. The only landmark of note is the wreck of a Krogan freighter, a remnant of attacks on the system during the latter half of the Krogan rebellions. Orbital distance is 18.7 AU. Orbital period is 81.1 Earth years. Radius is 10,909 kilometers. Day length is 54.1 Earth hours. Atmospheric pressure is trace. Surface temperature is minus 146 degrees Celsius, and surface gravity is 0.71 G. Alright, well, let's start giving the place a scan. Boom. Alright, nice. I'm just gonna start spamming the place. There we go. Oh, you guys really do not care, do you? I mean, now you do, but you didn't a second ago. Alright, now we've got you. And there's you. Catch me if you can, Chief. Oh wow, you guys are getting close. Alright, nice. Go over here. Snag! Good. Right, let's be quick about it. Off we go. Where are you? Come on. Boom. Yep. Asari engineers, good stuff. Come on, we can do this. 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 Get it. Nice. Wreckage. 500 units of fuel. Hell yes. Go. Full speed ahead, Joker. Get us out of here. Oh, 1,000, and we're ready. The Athena Nebula has been concluded. It has been fully salvaged. Oh, yes. Right, let's go over here, stock up, and let's go to the place that's next to us. I don't know if I'll be completing the whole place, but we can have a look at investigate the Asari colony, find X... yeah, let's go at Nimbus Cluster. I think we have been here and read it all, haven't we? I believe so, which means we should be able to give the place a scan and then disappear. Let's have a bit of a look around, though. I want to see. I need to see it. Kalini, Agiao, Masana. Yeah, I'm not sure. Zosteros. Amazingly, yeah, I don't think we have read it. Okay, no. Zosteros. The dense atmosphere of nitrogen and carbon monoxide has turned Zosteros into a hothouse of enormous windstorms that blow toxic gases non-stop. Its most valuable deposits are cobalt and polonium, which netted it the number 3 spot on a list of amazingly poisonous planets on the popular vid show Your Awesome Galaxy. The Reapers appear to have destroyed the camera drones here, as well as any scientific stations the Asari may have maintained. Orbital distance is 0.9 AU. Orbital period is 0.8 Earth years. Radius is 10,598 kilometers. Day length is 71.3 Earth hours. Atmospheric pressure is 30.95 Earth atmospheres. Surface temperature is 406 degrees Celsius, and surface gravity is 0.66 G. Good to know. Over here we have Sthenia. Sthenia. Okay, no. The most temperate planet in the solar system. Sthenia is a terrestrial world with a light atmosphere of nitrogen and argon. Asari from neighboring Tratigos built mining operations around the southern pole after discovering mountains with veins of iridium and osmium. Orbital distance is 1.6 AU. Orbital period is 2.1 Earth years. Radius is 9,289 kilometers. Day length is 68.3 Earth hours. Atmospheric pressure is 0.54 Earth atmospheres. Surface temperature is 34 degrees Celsius, and surface gravity is 0.71 G. Brilliant! Over here we've got this to look forward to, Tratigos. Largely frozen ice except for liquid seas at the equator, Tratigos has the coldest winters of any Asari colony, taking it down near the second tier of habitability. Tratigos' colonists are a hardy bunch, using the freezing winter months to test whether newcomers have what it takes to carve out a life on the planet. Strategos' colonists are fighting the Reapers in a guerrilla war, their best resource being submarine vehicles that can slip under the sea ice to mask their heat. Unfortunately, these have not proven good tools for taking back population centers from the Reapers, and for now the colonists will have to be satisfied with commando actions to harass their synthetic oppressors. Orbital distance is 2.3 AU. Orbital period is 3.5 Earth years. Radius is 7,682 kilometers. Day length is 29.7 Earth hours. Atmospheric pressure is 0.276 Earth atmospheres. Surface temperature is minus 42 degrees Celsius and surface gravity is 0.95 G. And last but not least, we have Atis. The rock and ice planet Atis's position. The rock and ice planet Atis's position was ideal for collecting data on extrasolar activity. I'm not sure that's right. According to star charts, the Asari had a small VI-run system of satellites in geosynchronous orbit with the planet. This system broadcast the first warning that Reapers had come through the mass relay, and mangled metal around the planet indicates that the Reapers did not appreciate their presence being advertised. Good for them. Doesn't matter. We'll sort them out. Orbital distance is 6.6 AU. Orbital period is 16.9 Earth years. Radius is 8,213 kilometers. Day length is 23.7 Earth hours. Atmospheric pressure is trace. Surface temperature is minus 146 degrees Celsius and surface gravity is 0.25 G. Right, well, we're not going to get anywhere without scanning the place, so let's start, shall we? Scan. Aha. Ooh. I'm going to get you first, and then I'm going to start getting the fuel that's in the area. Alright, nice. Yeah, mate. Boom. Sure. Got it. We've got an intact Reaper weapon. Ooh. Don't mind if I do. Might sort you out. Nice. 750 units of fuel. See, again, why? Why would I ever need that? Right, nice. Oh, that's not everything. Again, I'm not going to need this much stuff. I would never need this. Right. Here they are. Here they are. Here they are. There you are. Get it. Get it and go. Get it and go. Get it and go. 700. Again, I would never need it. I don't know why you can have it. All right. Agiao. Well, first, we're going to go here. Agayo. Agayo. Alright, sure. Oh, this is interesting. There's only one oh no. We can do this thing as well. We've got Harley, sure. This thing is transparent, is that right? Harley is an okay, that's a short one, isn't it? Harley is an orange dwarf star, the cool companion to Agayo. Agayo. The cool companion to Agayo. A yellow-white F-class star that is the primary source of mass and light in the system. Yes, agreed. Oh my goodness. We have Carcosa. Captain Carcosa. Carcosa was thought to be a naturally occurring hothouse planet until an Asari expedition discovered palatial ruins on its barren surface. Likely the seat of an ancient city, the crumbling edifice dates back more than 2.7 million years. The only intact chamber appears to be a throne room, overlooking a large depression believed to have once been an enormous lake. There is evidence that the people of Carcosa polluted their planet until it became uninhabitable, triggering a runaway greenhouse effect and spoiling the planet's fresh water supply. Research into the planet's long history will have to wait. Asari scientists evacuated when word of the Reaper attack reached the system, leaving behind data drones to explain their findings to anyone who survives. While the Reapers will probably target those. Orbital distance is 3 AU. Orbital period is 5.3 Earth years. Radius is 7,484 kilometers. Day length is 40 Earth hours. Atmospheric pressure is 3.4 Earth atmospheres. Surface temperature is 67 degrees Celsius and surface gravity is 1.1 G. Yeah, mate.
Signal confirmed.
Signal confirmed. Well, thank you very much, Edie. Edie, what would we do without you? You know, there was only so much we could do in the first Normandy without an AI as amazing as yourself leading the helm. I mean, you know, Joker's the pilot, but what would we do without you, Edie? You know, Cerberus, probably completely by accident. You've done more good than Cerberus intended. Remember that. Oh wait, we've got this planet over here. We have Neargas, and there's a Reaper right near us. Neargas is an icy planet far from the system's twin suns. Star charts indicate that Neargas once orbited the binary star in a figure of 8 pattern that proved too unstable to maintain. The planet is now hurtling out of the system. Orbital distance is not applicable. Currently 26.6 AU from Halley. Orbital period is not applicable. Radius is 3,897 kilometers. Day length is 35.7 Earth hours. Atmospheric pressure is trace. Surface temperature is minus 158 degrees Celsius and surface gravity is 0.38 G. Alright, well, just to spice things up a bit, I'm going to go this way. Haha, what you going to do? Nice. Boom, let's go. Alright. I'm going to go this way just because I need to... Wait, the wall asset's at 83%. Are you telling me that this is the best we have? We have Lessus. Alright. Lessus is an unpopular garden world, with characteristics just outside of the comfort zone of its Asari population. Its gravity is a little too high, its diseases a little too virulent, and the soil inhospitable for growing food. Further information is difficult to come by. The Asari government is uncharacteristically silent about Lessus. Normally, a garden world settled so long ago would be highly populated, but little light pollution can be seen on Lessus' night side. Excuse me. Colony founded in 473 BCE. Population unknown. Capital Maria. Orbital distance is 0.8 AU. Orbital period is 0.8 Earth years. Radius is 6,126 kilometers. Day length is 23.5 Earth hours. Atmospheric pressure is 0.75 Earth atmospheres. Surface temperature is 38 degrees Celsius and surface gravity is 1.23 G. We will not be landing there straight away because we've got you to deal with. Limetis. Limetis is a desertified rock planet with a thin atmosphere of carbon dioxide and monoxide. The surface has water ice as well as occasional liquid water near volcanic areas. The planet has an abundant supply of zeolites, which the Asari use for water purification. As an ingredient in detergent and as a shielding material for disposal of radioactive waste, a small colony still maintains the mining equipment. Despite centuries of colonization, the Asari have developed Limetis at a modest pace. The planet shows no sign of resource exhaustion. Colony founded in 430 BCE. Population is 12,550. Capital is Irira. Orbital distance is 1.5 AU. Orbital period is 2 Earth years. Radius is 4,109 kilometers. Day length is 63.6 Earth hours. Atmospheric pressure is 0.17 Earth atmospheres. Surface temperature is minus 59 degrees Celsius and surface gravity is 0.76 G. Alright, brilliant. If we go over here, we have Medokos. Medokos is a medium-sized gas giant. Although its mass exceeds that of Jupiter, the planet is somewhat denser and thus smaller. A large number of moons, planetesimals, and other detritus orbits Medokos, as its gravitational pull has cleared the neighborhood of material that might otherwise form an asteroid belt. Orbital distance is 2.85 AU. Orbital period is 5.4 Earth years. Radius is 63,544 kilometers, and day length is 10.4 Earth hours. Good to know. Over here we have another gas giant, which is Shastesia. Okay? A hydrogen-helium gas giant, Shastesia is a twin to its more massive neighbor Medokos in more than one sense. The two are named for a semi-mythological pair of twins from Asari antiquity who ruled neighboring city-states and had a lifelong dialogue about the best form of government. As the legend goes, Shastesia died before her vision of a democratic republic could be realized. Her sister, Medokos, then took up the cause, sacrificing personal power so that all free landowners in her city would have a voice. Although historians doubt that the changes were entirely altruistic, pointing to uprisings that demanded representation, the development was a step towards modern Asari government. Orbital distance is 5.7 AU. Orbital period is 15.2 Earth years. Radius is 57,700 kilometers, and day length is 12 Earth hours. Good to know, because over in this direction, where are you? Where are you? It's another planet. It's another gas giant, but this one has rings. We have Vilius. Alright, Vilius is a hydrogen-methane ice giant drifting out of the frozen depths. Its orbit hosts rings of rock and ice as well as many moons, all drawn from what would otherwise be a secondary asteroid field similar to Sol's Kuiper belt. Vilius is named for a trickster figure in Asari mythology, a crafty animal called a manal that seduced Asari maidens who then gave birth to hideously deformed offspring. In the tales, Vilius is caught and punished, but they serve as a warning to young Asari not to initiate a bond with anyone they cannot trust. Orbital distance is 11.5 AU. Orbital period is 43.7 Earth years. Radius is 22,972 kilometers, and day length is 14.8 Earth hours. Brilliant. Now let's get up here. The Reapers do not appear to be taking an interest, which is interesting. However, oh, so there aren't any war assets in this system, you say? Okay. Wait, but how much fuel do we have left? Oh, I don't know if we can. I need to go refuel again before I go back to that system. Hang on. Uh-oh. Oh, okay, right. Oh, that is cheeky. That is cheeky. When I used the mass relay to get back in the system, the Reapers had already spawned. So I was moving while the mass relay cutscene was still playing. So I left the system And used up bloody half my fuel, you cheek! Alright, anyway, we're here. We have a throne. Yeah, mate. Vast swathes of a throne's surface are covered in thick ash, spewed into the air by chains of volcanoes across the planet. Beneath this layer of soot, a throne has an iron core and significant levels of cobalt in its crust. Orbital distance is 0.5 AU. Orbital period is 0.3 Earth years. Radius is 10,436 kilometers. Day length is 61 Earth hours. Atmospheric pressure is 2.17 Earth atmospheres. Surface temperature is 566 degrees Celsius and surface gravity is 0.79 G. Yeah, mate. Because over here we have Pania. A rock planet exploited for minerals by robo-miners, Pania was named for an ancient mythological Asari hero. Her music was so stirring, the goddess Athame granted Pania anything her heart desired. Differing legends reflect the variety of hero cults of the time. In some stories, she became the first ruler of Armali, while others claim Pania took to the stars with Athame herself. The robo-miners' orbital stations here have been destroyed. A number of life pods can be detected, but most are in the red, indicating that their oxygen ran out long ago. Oh dear. Orbital distance is 0.8 AU. Orbital period is 0.6 Earth years. Radius is 5,126 kilometers. Day length is 55.5 Earth hours. Atmospheric pressure is trace. Surface temperature is 224 degrees Celsius and surface gravity is 0.47 G. That's all well and good because we have this guy over here who is Lemnia. As with Pania, Lemnia had mining facilities in orbit, remotely controlling machines on the planet's surface to recover Lemnia's highly valued transuranic elements. Unfortunately, the miners made no secret of their presence, and to find all traces of them and wipe them out, all the Reapers needed to do was access the extranet. Orbital distance is 1.4 AU. Orbital period is 1.3 Earth years. Radius is 7,900 kilometers. Day length is 39.7 Earth hours. Atmospheric pressure is 8.69 Earth atmospheres. Surface temperature is 479 degrees Celsius, and surface gravity is 1.14 G. Alright, boom. Alright, we'll sort you out. Yeah, we've got you. Fuel. 300 units of fuel. We're sorted. Off we go. Let's go to Masana. I'm not sure we can make that. Hang on, I need to go get more fuel. Right, here we are. Let's have a look. We're going back over to Masana. We're going to land on... I can't remember the planet name. Does the Reapers not care about... Oh, no, yeah, they don't care. We're on Lessus. Alright, let's go. Alright, what's the plan?
Asari High Command hid a lot from us. You're headed to an Ardat Yakshi monastery.
Oh, yes.
Ardat Yakshi? Like Morinth?
No, these Ardat Yakshi lived in the monastery so they wouldn't or couldn't harm anyone.
Okay.
However, they're still powerful biotics and potentially very dangerous.
Oh, yeah, the Reapers will want...
That's why High Command sent commandos to investigate the monastery's distress signal.
Right.
So what does the Asari High Command want us to do?
If there was a chance the Ardat Yakshi could break loose, the commandos were to purge the monastery.
Purge? You mean destroy?
They would have brought heavy explosives with them, yes.
Are you sure that's what we, you sure that's what you want us to do?
Morinth was dangerous, but are the Ardat Yakshi this big of a threat?
If the Reapers get their hands on him, yeah.
Morinth was just hitting her stride. Ardat Yakshi who kill leave behind astronomical body counts. That's why High Command won't rest until this place is destroyed. They'd never risk a single Ardat Yakshi getting loose.
We don't know that. We don't know that what that they get loose.
Don't assume anything. Maybe the Ardat Yakshi sent out the distress call. If the Asari want us to destroy this place, I need to know what happened.
Agreed. Once we give a report to High Command, they'll stop wasting lives here.
Very well. Astronomical body counts or not, we took care of Morden and we shall take care of what's going on now. Kalini, Ardat Yakshi Monastery. Yeah, mate. Let's have a bit of a listen, shall we? Now we're going to be pushing this. We're going to be pushing this a little bit in terms of length, but no. Codex secondary. Aliens Council races. We only have that. Are you kidding me? Okay. Asari Ardat Yakshi. Ardat Yakshi, Demon of the Night Winds, are Asari suffering from a genetic disorder, preventing conventional melding of nervous systems during mating. Instead, Ardat Yakshi electrochemically ravage their partners' nervous systems, in extreme cases leaving victims as vegetative, invalids, or corpses. Asari psychologists regard this incapacity from mental fusion as preventing the development of empathy, leading to psychopathy. there is no known cure. The disorder generally, well, I mean, it's too bad Mr. Beast doesn't exist in this universe. The disorder generally begins in infancy, reaching full pathology during maiden adolescent sexual development. While as seductive and sexually driven as other Asari, Ardat Yakshi are congenitally sterile. So even their mating doesn't. When they mate, it doesn't produce children. It literally just kills. Meaning the only reason they do it is because they like to kill, or they just can't stop themselves. Ancient Asari mythology held Ardat Yakshi as gods of destruction, depicting them as villains of countless legends and as the anti-heroes of numerous Asari epics. Contrary to popular belief, Ardat Yakshi are neither extremely rare, around 1% of Asari dwell on the AY spectrum, nor are they all murderers. Most cultivate and discard countless exploitative or abusive relationships during their legally marginal lives. Despite rumors of Ardat Yakshi syndicates, by nature Ardat Yakshi are incapable of long-term cooperation. As a disproportionately wealthy species, Asari employ their economic reach and media ownership to hide the AY pathology from the galactic community, placing most Ardat Yakshi in monitored work programs or seclusion. Only the most aggressive cases are sentenced to sanitaria and prisons or to the execution lists of Justicars. And we know which one Morinth would have fit into. Shuttle.
My visor's IR says this shuttle's warm. Recent visitor?
That's what you call that, really? An IR, okay. Alright, well, there could very well be tech here that we need to keep an eye out for. Because, god damn it, I don't want to go back to the Spectre Requisitions Terminal. Look at you, Stability Dampener. I will probably never use you, but off we go. Whoa.
No elevator.
Okay, down we go. Never use the elevator in case of emergency anyway. Alright, this place isn't a horror movie sequence whatsoever.
Sounds close. And it has friends.
Yeah. Right, so the Ardat Yakshi are definitely about, and the Reapers have been here, it would appear, because these do not sound like Ardat Yakshi. They sound like Reaper Ardat Yakshis. A reminder, students are not allowed to visit each other's quarters or to meet in rooms unsupervised by staff. Students are also forbidden from extranet communication without approval by senior staff members. There are no exceptions to these rules. First offenders will have their free time revoked for a month. Further violations will be met with confinement. Our monastery is our shelter. For it to remain that way, we must make sacrifices. If we do this, I have faith we can continue to enjoy the order and peace this place has given us. Matriarch Galay. Alright, well, hopefully she's still alive, and if she is, we shall find her.
Stay sharp.
Yeah. PDA.
You won't believe what Yan has managed to smuggle in. A copy of Vanya. Meet us after supper in the library. Bring some study work. Reel is floor warden tonight, so act natural. We'll be by the East Video Banks. This is gonna be so great. See you there. Oh, and delete this once you listen to it. Not like last time.
Alright, okay, so they said we were going to the library, okay. See if there's anyone, if there's anyone about, if there are any Ardat Yakshi about and the Reapers have been here. We need to keep our wits about us, Asari corpse.
Reapers. Looks like we know why the commando teams went silent.
Yeah.
This monastery's out of the way. What do the Reapers want with Ardat Yakshi?
To use them as ground forces.
Anything useful?
A map marked with the nav point location of a bomb. They call it the Great Hall.
Alright.
At least it's no surprise Nuke gone to Chunka, but the commandos want this place gone pretty badly.
Okay, alright. Well, we'll see if there's anything else we can do first, but we'll keep it on the option.
Ardat Yakshi or not, evacuating this place would have saved a lot of lives. If there's no survivors, let's get to the Great Hall and set off that bomb.
Alright, let's do it. But not right this second, because quite frankly... Alright, right, yeah, so the Reapers have definitely been here. Right. Computer. To our staff and students, attached is our new daily schedule. Please note that wake-up time has been moved forward 15 minutes. Floor wardens can download chore lists later this week. Please see Matriarch Galay or myself if you have any questions or concerns. Sincerely, Superintendent Jethra. Wake up 5:30 to 5:45 a.m. Breakfast is 5:45 to 6:15 a.m. Morning meditation is 6:15 to 8 a.m. Study period is 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. Chores is 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. Midday meal is 12 p.m. is 12 p.m. to 12:45 p.m. Classes is 12:45 to 5 p.m. Study period is 5 to 6 p.m. Supper is 6 to 7 p.m. Evening meditation is 7 to 8 p.m. Free period is 8 to 10 p.m. Curfew is 10 p.m. Alright, nice. Wall safe. Sniper rifle spare ammo. Yeah, mate. Probably will never use it, but good to know. What have we got? Yeah, I preferred Mass Effect 2's upgrade system. But we don't have Morden with us anymore, so it probably wouldn't be too good. Alright. Don't be dazzled by the bright lights, because there's still Ardat Yakshi about. They can literally touch you and kill you. That was a courtyard out there. That doesn't... Yeah, that definitely doesn't remind me of the tower from Destiny or anything like that. Anyway. Right. Right. Hang on, right, so we're going this way. What have we got?
Very good. I almost didn't hear you.
Samara!
Samara.
How goes you?
It's been some time, Shepard. You are a most welcome sight. The corruption here runs deep.
But what are you doing here?
My daughters live in this monastery, Tali. I am here for them.
I didn't know that you had more daughters here.
Unfortunately, the Reapers had already infested this place by the time I arrived.
Okay, are your children Ardat Yakshi?
You met me hunting down your other Ardat Yakshi daughter. Are these ones just as dangerous?
Faler and Rila have followed the monastery's rules ever since they arrived. They've shown no inclination toward violence.
Okay.
And you're here to save them.
They are my responsibility. And it's one that cannot be abandoned, even as our galaxy crumbles.
Well, that's partly what we're here for. If they are alive, we will help you find them and retrieve them.
Let's go together. Maybe your daughters can tell us why the Reapers hit this place.
I suspect they will have much to tell us. It has been centuries since I last saw them.
You know, for guys who live so long, you guys really let the time slip away from you, don't you?
We'll meet again. I will draw these creatures off.
I'm sure you'll do more than that, Samara.
Let's go.
Yep, alright. Shepard, don't get hung up. Let's go. Yeah, we've got a PDA.
My name is Tasha Pori. I'm wounded. Bad. Give this to my bondmate, Weshra. Asked her to go to the Citadel and tell Weshra I love her. Tell her. Sorry we fought. I was an idiot. Didn't mean any of it, Weshra. Want you to have everything of mine, okay? Love you. I love you so.
I'm sure she'll figure out the rest. Right, so we need to find Weshro next time we go to the Citadel. We will make sure she gets that. Alright,
Why did the Reapers invade a monastery?
we will figure that part out.
They'll invade everywhere eventually.
I know, but if this place has some strategic value, I'm not seeing it.
Well, they turned Ardat Yakshi into those banshees. We saw that in the Leviathan DLC. So I think it's pretty obvious why they want to take this place, to be perfectly honest. But maybe that DLC wasn't supposed to be completed until after that point. I just realised. We are going to be seeing banshees. I was literally just about to say that. That one's new. Yeah, so we're this is where the this is where the Reapers got the banshees. That's clearly where that was supposed to come from. No. Oh, there you are. Hang on. Hang on. Right. You're doing your little... Nope. Hang on. No, hang on. Got him. Proximity mine. Sticky mine into traffic. No. Comet drone, go. Thank you. Thank you, Tally. I'm affected. Garrus. I'm a biscuit. I'm gonna get hit. Boy, right. I can't move while I'm here. So I'm just gonna have to kill you. Sally, open fire. Sorted. Nice. Right. Medigel. Sure, why not? Oh. You good? Can I just... There you go. Alright. Sorted. Hang on. Come on, where you at? Where you at? Boom. Got him. Nice. Easy stuff. Oh, yes. You. Stop trying to think sick. Garrus, I'm the better sniper.
Beat an Asari?
It did. Ardat Yakshi.
Poor Liara. I'm glad she's back on the Normandy.
Yeah. Probably get some interesting data. Do you know? Right, let's go. Who might that have been? She's alive. Sort her out. Well done, Samara.
You came.
As soon as I was able.
And she brought help as well.
This is Falair, my youngest. She and her sister Rila are Ardat Yakshi. They have
Mother,
been...
they have Rila.
Where?
What?
I saw some of those creatures take her into the Great Hall. I've been trying to get there.
Show us the way.
What are the Reapers doing here?
Harvesting us. They're turning us into those monsters.
Yeah, we figured.
Please, you can't let that happen to Rila.
We won't. Show us where the Great Hall is. We'll get to work straight away. Your mother, Samara, is an Asari Justicar. As powerful as she is, she has not skimped on the backup.
We need to find Rila fast. The bomb we're looking for is in the Great Hall.
A bomb? Didn't you come to rescue people?
We did. We
We'll
multitasked.
try, but we can't leave this place standing, Falair.
You sound like the commandos. They didn't stop to help anyone.
Did you hear me mention multitasking?
Falair?
I'm sorry.
We will find your sister if she's still alive. She's in the location of that bomb, and that's exactly where we're going.
There.
The Great Hall. She's looking for Rila.
Very well. We shall start there. Do you know where the stairs are, Samara?
We'll meet you there.
Please be swift.
I shall be indeed. Alright, off we go. Any tech or anything in the area? I feel like if there is, it's possible that I've missed some. That's going down that way, that's fine. Please be swift. She didn't say don't look for tech. So not tech, but oh yes, glorious. Right, first off, overload. Come on. Perfection. Alright. Here we go. We've got shoulder guard. Nice. Alright, you guys have fun out there. It's a cannibal. Oh, it's a cannibal, but we've got one of those things. Alright, so hang on. Concussive shot. Go on, guys. Sort him out. Yeah, mate. Right, what are you doing? What do you think you're up to? Right, there's clearly one of these barrier tech things. Unless these guys, unless he's telling me that these guys have just upgraded. Okay. Oh god, this is gonna be on the longer side as well, isn't it? I can tell now. Wait, okay, there's a room in here full of stuff. We've got a computer. Jethra, I had the new girl put in a holding chamber. The Justicar who brought her to us, Justicar Fora, said she had trouble convincing the prisoner coming to the monastery was necessary. This may explain why the girl lashed out at her guards. She's lucky Fora wasn't here for that. The Justicar's code would have demanded an execution. I'll question some other Justicars on the level of coercion Fora is permitted to use by the code. This isn't the first time her captures arrived here terrified out of their wits, but it will certainly be the last. Matriarch Galay. Alright. Right, okay, yeah, so she kind of drags people here, she doesn't really convince them to come here. Weapon bench, we will not be needing that, but we have another computer, Jethra. I looked over this year's candidates for supervised visits to Thessia. I'm approving everyone but Yanis. She's impulsive, cunning, and worst of all, a romantic. Find me a worse combination to let outside our walls. I find it suspicious she was even nominated. Let's look into that, and pray it's not Yanis manipulating another infatuation. It takes a great deal of time and effort to persuade Thessia's government to let our best students visit their own homeworld. Unless Yanni matures, she won't be among them. Matriarch Galay. Alright. Yeah, it's a very dangerous set of traits to have for an Ardat Yakshi. Right, but I am happy to hear that it would seem that most of the Ardat Yakshi here are in control of themselves. Alright, well let's have a look about, make sure we're not missing out any loot. And if we're supposed to be missing out on loot, let's create some loot. Right, hang on. Where do you think you're going? Yeah, mate. Right, energy drain overload. Right, what we've got is we've got destructor ammo. Go. Well, what the? Oh, you guys think you're sick? Apparently. Oh, sorry, Tally. That was right into the shoulder. Right. You know what? Screw you. You, and you. Sort him. What's going on over there? Tally, what happened to you? Alright, hang on. Let me heal. Hang on. Oh, Tally's up. There we go. Whoa. Oh, okay, never mind. He's sorted me out. Oh, mate, I'm loving this. Absolute perfection. Alright, nice. So, we've got you, and then we've got you. Let me sort myself out. Nope, let me sort myself out. And that includes you backing up. Nice. Armor piercing ammo. Okay, nothing. It would appear that nothing I do actually changes that. Let me move back here. Yep. Sure, because now I'm gonna go combat drone, proximity mine. Boom. 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 You move a few steps backwards. Oh dear, let me move. Nice. Ow. It's fine because I might be afflicted with biotic, but guess what? You are afflicted with death. Nice. Come on. Mate, what a ridiculous ability. I love this ability. Alright, hang on. Garrus, concussive shot, combat drone. You've got many concussive ow, I probably moved. Nope. Nice. Whoa! Nice. Okay. Oh yes, well done, Garrus. You're not half bad. Sniper yourself. Right, off we go. Stock up an ammo and let's be gone. Come on. Shepard, move your arm. There we go. I am Iron Man, that door. Oh, was she alive? I saw her corpse.
Another dead commando. Was she holding off Reapers or was she left behind?
Or both.
That's a gruesome thought.
You
Yeah.
were wondering too, weren't you?
Yeah.
Right, well, anyone who is currently alive is not getting left behind because we're not pulling another Cerberus station from the beginning of Mass Effect 2. Don't know why I had no say in the matter there, but oh well. Here we go. Let's have a look at what we've got. Alright, so we're going to be, this place is going to get attacked, surely. Let's go. Nope, apparently not. Off we go. This ain't Dead Space, apparently. Medical station? Sure, I'll take some Medigel. Why not?
There's our bomb.
Yeah.
And Falaire.
Rila, wake up!
Falaire, Rila cannot hear us.
Look, she's still alive.
I know, but I am afraid Rila is not well.
Reela's not one of them yet. She can't be. She just needs to wake up.
Is there Reaper technology here or anything that would cause indoctrination? Right, hang on. Before I mess with that bomb, let's see if there's any was there anything else here that was wanted of us to collect? I'm not sure. Right, let's see what's going on with this bomb, and we'll see if we can't do anything to help Reela.
Reela? Reela, can you hear me?
Step back. Step back.
Why did she do that?
Because they've begun to turn her into one of the Reaper's creatures.
I'm sorry. Can we set off that bomb?
Not without a detonator.
Alright.
Commandos would have had one. We've got to find it.
That commando.
Later.
Defend the bomb. Okay, there's two of these guys. So, Garrus. Right. You bother that thing. Nice. Sort that out. Sort this guy out. Boom. Right, there you go. Take care of those guys. So, let's begin this, shall we? Yeah. You and you and you. Followed by you. Nope. Followed by you. Okay, we can do better than that. And we will do better than that. But first off, let me back up a bit. Alright, so. How are you doing there, Samara? Right, let's go. No, where have you gone? I swear I'm missing literally all the shots right now. Tell you what. You guys keep that one distracted. I'll 1v1. I'll fucking Obi-Wan versus Darth Maul this creature. Right, so. You. I need to move. Okay. Medical station. Whoa. No! Shepard, what are you doing? I'm trying to get this thing. Right, sure. Okay. Where was it? I swear it was. Did it teleport around the corner where I couldn't see it or something? Right. You. No, Garrus, how did you miss? It's impossible for you to miss that. Right, nice. Come on. Nope. What do you mean? There was no way that hit me. Tally, well done. Sort him out, Garrus. Nice. Right, time for us to move. Nope, this did not go the way I planned. Let me move! Okay, right, yeah, sure. Won't let me walk. It won't let me run past them because they're bloody hitboxes. Something's happened there. I don't even know where the other one was, but okay, I need to move because that's gonna kill me. God damn it! Let's try it again. Oh, somehow that missed. All right, hang on. You know what? No, back to sniper. Snipers are obviously better. Oh God, you just teleport. No! Oh God damn it! No, it's possible that we're stuck. No, never mind. Right. So what the plan is now is literally everybody focus on one enemy. So boom, boom. Focus targets. I'm gonna keep moving because the second one keeps teleporting up to me and trying to bloody melee trap me. Right, hopefully you don't mind me using the okay, hang on. Nope. Hang on. Right, watch out. How are you going to tell me those are missing? What do you mean? Right. Garrus, proximity man, go. Right, that sorts one of them out. Cool, nice. Sorts one of them out. Right, and you are trying to get close because you're dangerous. I'm going to get disruptor ammo out. Nope. Nope. Entering, go. No. No. Oh, I can't move. He's not gonna let me. It's just not. He is not going to let me do anything there. Sure. Nice. Right, because what I'm going to do is you're going to heal up. Oh, that apparently... Okay, I cannot use Samara shields, apparently. Alright, very well, because I'm going to use you, and you're going to use you. So, hopefully, distract them. No, I'm going to go. I'm going to... Let me move. Let me move. Right, I'm pushing forward, and you keep trying to lock me onto... Oh, stop, man. Right, sure. Keep trying to lock me into getting cover within melee range of this creature. And I'm like, oh, stop, man. Don't want to be in melee range of this creature. It tends to go badly. Because, you know, it's an Ardat Yakshi, and they kind of, you know, they literally steal your soul and turn you into a vegetable. Nope. I can't move. I can't move. Defense drone. Oh my goodness, Garrus.
For now,
You...
back to that bomb.
You think you're sick, don't you? Trying to save... You saved my life with that sniper rifle. You think you're sick. Right, let's see what's going on here.
Falaire, go! Take the elevator! Rila, what are you doing?
It's too late for me. There are hundreds coming. Just go.
Hundreds? Why are they not here already? You have the detonator?
Move!
No! Rila!
I love you.
Rila! Not your slaves.
We are getting out everybody that we can, and that includes you.
Rila, there wasn't even time to say goodbye.
Few can break the Reaper's hold. Rila's will was extraordinary, as was her love for you.
We left her to die.
That's not what happened.
Rila made her choice, and it has reminded me of what is truly important. Why I swore I'd lay down my life.
What is that?
Falaire, the code demands an Ardat Yakshi cannot live outside a monastery that no longer exists.
What are you doing?
I'm sorry, Shepard. By the Justicar's code, there is only one way to save Falaire.
I don't adhere to that code.
My daughters, you were all so...
Hang on a second. Right, codes need to be redefined every now and a while, every now and then.
Go.
No. No.
What are you doing?
Fulfilling the code.
No.
By throwing your life away?
I won't kill my last daughter.
You don't have to.
You won't have to.
Falaire?
I'll stay here. Home. No matter what's become of it.
Without a proper monastery,
I could have left any time. I don't need a building to honor my own code. And if the Reapers return, they won't take me alive. I promise.
then the code permits you to stay. As you are. Once this war is over, and if I am able, I will visit, as a Justicar should.
You will get that chance. You don't have to leave, Samara.
I'd understand if you wanted to help Falair rebuild a home here.
It must wait now that I can help oppose the Reapers.
Very well.
I'll speak with Falair, then join your forces. If you'll have me, of course.
Why
I'd
not?
be honored.
The honor is mine, my friend.
Everything's taken care of down here. Bring in the shuttle.
Right, Commander. I'll just follow the smoke.
You do that, Chief.
Commander, I'm pleased to hear the Ardat Yakshi situation has been put to rest.
Should I guess you're our contact inside Asari High Command, Counselor?
I'm merely here to convey the gratitude of the Asari people for concluding a difficult, sensitive mission. The
No
next
need.
team of commandos we were sending to the monastery are now en route to Admiral Hackett instead.
Thank you.
Farewell, Commander.
Farewell to you too. Alright, let's have a look at some of this, what are some of these war assets we have, shall we? We have the Asari, we have the Asari Commandos for 20. Asari Commandos trained from wait, okay, right, nice, we don't have, I thought we had, no, I've seen the image before, but that's something else. Asari Commandos for 20. Asari Commandos trained from an early age to control their minds and bodies, seeking the ultimate economy of thought and movement. They are taught that each shot and each decision be made without hesitation. While exact training methods vary among teams, all commandos are consummate professionals. Their ambushes, quick strikes, and clever tactics have bested larger, well-armed units in thousands of recorded conflicts. Oh yes, we've killed a few ourselves, and boy, we are going to be happy to have them on a team. Samara. The Justicars are an ancient Asari... so we have Samara for 25. The Justicars are an ancient Asari order dedicated to finding and punishing those who would harm others. They rigidly adhere to the Justicar Code, a comprehensive, complicated list of laws. By assaulting the innocent, slaughtering the helpless, and refusing to acknowledge any authority above themselves, the Reapers are an affront to nearly everything the Code stands for. The Justicar Samara has set aside all other responsibilities, pledging to stop the Reapers even if it kills her. Well, I will make sure that it does not, and we are going to absolutely enjoy having her aboard the Normandy in the fight against the Reapers. We have the Asari cruiser Nefrain. The Asari cruiser Nefrain is named for a lost city said to be buried in ice at Thessia's south pole. The cruiser still carries scars from scores of Geth fighters it took on during the Battle of the Citadel in 2183. The crew refuses to have the scars removed, considering them marks of honor, and a reminder of how close they came to annihilation. We have the Asari research ships. The Asari scientists in Orisoni had isolated themselves to prevent academic and corporate theft of their work. They've been researching new polymers, looking for a material with high heat resistance and zero conductivity that is dirt cheap to produce. One of their prototype materials appears ideal for insulating the Crucible's venting chambers. Oh yes, we shall make good use of those. Asari cruiser Sibane. The Sibane is an Asari cruiser-class warship. A mix-up during the cruiser's construction left it with an unusually large drive core, and engineers redesigned the ship around the excessive power source. The Sibane's unusually robust engines provide enough energy to generate kinetic barriers normally reserved for dreadnoughts. Ooh, that sounds interesting. We've got Asari engineers. The graceful, soaring spires common to Asari architecture look deceptively delicate, but Thessia's palaces, universities, and theatres have stood longer than most civilizations. Asari architectural engineers dispatched to the Crucible are testing the weapon's construction to make sure it can withstand tremendous amounts of pressure. If built improperly, stress could tear the Crucible in half upon activation. Okay. Construction to make sure it can withstand tremendous amounts of pressure. Oh, so if we've so the weapon that we are equipping to the Crucible, if built improperly, it could literally destroy the Crucible upon firing, which we do not want. All right, and that's it. Alrighty then, that is about all the time I've got for today. I hope you guys had about as much fun as I did. If there are any games you'd like to see me play, feel free to suggest them down in the comments. I'll see you guys on the next one, and have a splendid day.